Hi, it's Console Crapshoot, where we spin a wheel to play a random video game on original hardware. Carl and I are still awaiting the new additions that we're going to be putting on the wheel. We're very excited, but trying to be patient. Oh man, we got the Quest 3 again. We got the Quest for the first time 2 episodes ago. Here we are again, and like I said, I don't have a lot of games for it. Looks like there's 32 left on the wheel here. Yes! Yo, sometimes the luck that I've been getting on this wheel, this may have been, in my opinion, the single best game we could have gotten for the Quest. I play this game regularly with a group of friends. We try to get a big game going at least once a month, and it's my most played VR thing by far. This is cool because we usually play retro games. We've played newer games, but we've never played a game that I'm actively playing all the time. I love this thing. Unlike the last game we got for this, we don't need a PC. This just runs completely within the Quest. I called some friends in for this episode and they were more than happy to join because, like I said, we play this all the time. Even the base game that came out a few years ago with the initial golf courses that it had was an amazing game on its own. The physics are great. I mean, other than actually making contact with a ball, outside of that, it really feels pretty real. The physics, gravity, the ball kind of react the way they should, even on inclines and wind.
God damn it.
And mini golf is fun in real life, but here you can play mini golf on the side of a mountain or in space or in Japan, or, you know, like there's so many cool courses and it feels like you're inside of those courses. If you've never played VR, it's hard to convey here with you watching this episode, but it feels like you're in this big cartoon mini golf place. But that's just the base game. They have been updating this thing like crazy. There are now like 4 times as many courses. A new one comes out like every few months at least. Some of them are themed and licensed from really cool things. There's one based on the old PC game Myst, so you're just playing mini golf on the Myst Island. There's Labyrinth, the movie Labyrinth. There's a course on that. And there's Jules Verne courses. This is one of my favorites, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You're playing mini golf on this giant old submarine with this giant octopus attached to the bottom of it. And then they started getting creative with physics. There's courses that defy gravity and deal with lasers and...
Don't get lasered. Don't get lasered.
Fucking lasers are relentless.
I was saying, why did we all agree to do lasers again?
You could tell the team that works on this takes a lot of joy in what they do. Each new course that's been coming out lately, I have no problem dropping a couple bucks to get. They always offer something different, and a new release gives us an excuse to all jump into a room and play a game. You know, playing online games can be a really cool social experience, but you feel one step closer to your friends in VR, where you are all kind of in the room together, all doing something. Yeah, sure, your friend might be a very low-detailed, polygonal, disembodied spiderhead, but you're all moving around the same space. It's much different than just chatting and playing on a TV. While recording this, we had fun trying to get some cool angles and chase cameras on shots. Captured a couple of cool hole-in-ones, holes-in-one. If someone figures something out, you can always replay it. We discuss and strategize how we're going to attack a certain hole if someone does it right. We hit the replay button and watch what they did. It's really cool. You can go into giant head mode and look down at the course like it's a small model, and you can see your tiny little friends still playing on the course. They can even fly up to you. It's really trippy. For those of you that like collecting, there's hidden balls on every hole in every course, so I have a massive pile of those, and then each course you can replay on hard mode, and they usually change the course. It's nighttime or it's different in some other way, and those have a little Easter egg hunt with clues to unlock new clubs. I have not gotten all of those yet, but my friend Nick has. Him and his dad play this game religiously, like at least once a week, and it's kind of a cool bonding thing for them. That's awesome. This is sort of fun to play alone, but I could see it getting boring, getting old, but I thoroughly recommend getting this game, playing it with friends. The bigger group of friends you can muster, the better. You're bound to laugh the entire time, develop tons of inside jokes the more you play, and as many games as there are available for this thing, I would go as far as to say if this was the only game I could play and new courses were all coming out, I would buy a Quest 3 just for this. But that's just me. I love this thing. This one looks familiar. So, verdict time. What did we think of Walkabout Mini Golf for the Meta Quest 3 in this case? You know, in that other VR episode we did, I raved about the experience of Star Wars Squadrons in VR, and that experience is second to none. But without that VR and flight stick experience I was using, the game is just good. It was lacking and had some room for improvement. This game, however, while also being a great experience, perfectly achieves its potential and is always growing and getting better. A month or two from now, this game will be slightly better than it was when I made this episode, and it's it's already kind of perfect. I'm not even going to hesitate to give this game a 5 out of 5. It's a masterpiece, and in a completely different way than all the other rare 5 out of 5s that I've given on this channel. Really, I can't recommend it enough. It's not a complicated game. It just achieves this simple, joyous gameplay feeling that I just don't come by anymore, especially being an adult. I love it. I'm going to buy every stupid course that comes out for the thing. Hopefully the inevitable sequel doesn't get too convoluted and improves on and holds to the simple principles that make this one amazing. Alright, that's it for this week. A lot of VR lately. I like that, but hopefully we get a break from it for a little while. Can't wait to see what we get next week. See you guys then.